Good morning. Welcome in, guys. We are going to be discussing our third world religion today. We're going to take a look at Hinduism. We've taken a look at Islam. We've taken a look at Buddhism. Now we're going to take a look at Hinduism, which, again, is one of the oldest religions, if not the oldest, that we're going to research. We'll take a look at it starting now. All right, so let's take a look at the origins of Hinduism. So Hinduism is considered to be the world's oldest religion. Most experts actually date the religion to starting all the way back in 850 BC. Hinduism, what it is, it's a collection of religious beliefs that have developed slowly over time. Okay, Hindus believe that their religion essentially helps you free your soul from sadness, disappointments, and mistakes of everyday life. Unlike Christianity, Buddhism, Judaism, and Islam, there's no single founder that can be traced back into the religion's origin. So, again, we can't find a founder or somebody that started the religion. Okay? So, within Hinduism, there's a really big concept and a symbol known as the Om. Okay? This Om is often used in prayers and represents the spirit of all things in the world. The name Om represents the sound that was made when the universe was created. So this Om sound was made, and Hindus believe that this was incredibly important. All right? Okay, so understand this. Hinduism is a polytheistic religion. We've looked at Islam, which is monotheistic. We looked at Buddhism, which is non-theistic. And then now we're going to look at Hinduism and going back to the ways of multiple gods. And actually, Hinduism has hundreds, if not thousands, of gods. It is a multi-layered religion. However, there are three main gods that are always emphasized and are always discussed. Hindus will pray to all three, one of the gods, or none of these gods. So it's not, a rule or something that's set in stone. They can pray. They're very flexible with their prayer with these three gods. So understand this. We have our first god, which is Brahma. So Brahma is viewed as the creator of the universe. Vishnu is viewed as the protector. So Vishnu is viewed as the protector. And then Shiva is viewed as the destroyer. So you have the creator, the protector, and the destroyer. Each of them have their own idiosyncrasies. You're going to see them represented and depicted in multiple ways. Sometimes when we look at these gods, they can be either viewed as male or female. And again, this is going to lead into some of the main Hindu goals. All right. The first goal is within the Hindu religion, similar to Buddhism, but not the same. We have Dharma, and Dharma is to be a good, virtuous, moral person within Hinduism. We have Artha, which is basically you're earning material wealth and prosperity. You're going to earn enough to work and secure it for your family. Okay? Kama, which is to seek happiness, pleasure, and emotional fulfillment, love, friendship, and community. There's also moksha, which is to seek freedom from ignorance, spirituality, and self-knowledge. Okay, so understand this. Hindus really believe in reincarnation. So reincarnation is the belief that the soul is immortal and all other life forms are reborn into a new deity after death. Okay, you do not have the guarantee of being a human being upon rebirth. You could be coming into something else. You could be a different form. You could be an animal. You could be a plant. So you are reborn into something new. The soul travels from one body to the next. Now, Hindus also have a strong belief in karma. As we talked about a little bit with Buddhism, karma, again, is the concept that if you do good deeds will come back to you. If you do bad deeds in life, then you're going to have bad things that will happen to you. So good karma versus bad karma. If you lead a good life, all right, you will come back as a higher form. So if you do the right thing, upon reincarnation, what the Hindus believe is you will come back higher in society or as a more spiritual being or something of higher significance. If you lead a bad life, you are doing things, you commit crimes, you're stealing, you're robbing, you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing, you will come back as a lower form upon return. So you could be somebody that is, or something that is maybe born is not of high prominence. So you're born into an animal that is rather small something along those lines. Okay. So there are sacred texts within the Hindu religion, the Vedas, all right, which were created from 1700 to 500 BC, and the Upanishads, which came out between 750 and 550 BC. These are considered the holy texts of Hinduism. These collection of writings are going to focus on three main points. So karma, which is our actions, good karma, bad karma. Samsara, which is reincarnation, so samsara, reincarnation. And then also within the Hindu religion, moksha, and that's nirvana. So that's very similar to Buddhism, again, attaining that freedom of the mind. Okay? Now, within the Hindu religion, Hindu diet is incredibly important. Okay? Hindus do not eat beef. All right? The cow is viewed as a sacred animal within the Hindu religion. All right? Cows are vital to the agriculture and are therefore seen as off limits in terms of diet. It is essentially a sin to slaughter a cow or to eat a cow. Most Hindus are either vegetarian or vegan, so consumption of meat and products from animals is often neglected. Okay, but the Hindu diet is very, very important. Now, understand this. Hindu society, and this is where things in a modern set kind of dicey. Hindu society is set upon a rigid caste system. Okay, there's a really good graphic which I'll explain. But let's go from the top to the bottom, okay? At the top, you have the Brahmin. So these are the people that are your priests. These are your high-achieving academics. These are folks that are moving way up in society. They are at the top of the caste system. Beneath them are the Kshatriya, all right? And these were considered your warriors and your kings, okay? The Vaishya, these were merchants and landowners, all right? The Sudra. The Sudra are your commoners, your peasants, and your servants. Okay? And then beneath the Sudra, all right, are the untouchables. These are considered outcasts of the caste system. They are your street sweepers, your garbage pickers, people that are cleaning latrines, bathrooms. These are folks who are essentially stuck. And within the caste system, there isn't much movement. You can't start out as an untouchable and become a Brahmin. So right now, in areas that practice Hinduism, there are a lot of conflicts between these classes within the caste system. Okay, leadership. So within the religion, you're going to see gurus or spiritual leaders who are going to lead the way. They're going to play a major role in spreading Hindu beliefs. These holy men are believed to have had the gods, essentially multiple gods, reveal the words to the gurus, and the gurus relay that to the people that are practicing the religion. Brahmin priests are also religious leaders. Okay, they take care of the divine images and the temples. They also read from sacred texts. So within the Hindu religion, again, temples are going to be the main area of worship, and these temples are immaculate. They're really well taken care of. That falls upon the Brahmin priests. Okay, let's get into ritual to wrap things up with Hinduism. So Hindus are going to worship in both temples and at home. So they will go to a temple to pray, but they can also worship at home. This is done on an individual basis or with a family. All right, a temple will normally contain a principal shrine that is dedicated to an important god or goddess. So it may be dedicated to Brahma, or may be dedicated to Vishnu, okay, or Shiva. So you have all of these gods that are represented in temples and shrines within Hinduism. All right, so a temple will also contain numerous other shrines, and then again, like we said, thousands, hundreds of gods. There are tons of other areas where gods are essentially looked to and worshipped within the temples. So you have multiple rooms with multiple gods. Hindus do not feel that they are worshiping the images of the gods, but the gods themselves. So they're not looking at an icon, they're not looking at an image, they're actually worshiping the god themselves. Temples are also where you're going to find locations for festivals and celebrations. Okay? So that kind of wraps things up. Understand this, again, with modern Hinduism. Okay, that caste system, really we take a look at it. It's one of those things we have to talk about where we see some severe distancing between these groups. There's a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of dissension, a lot of arguments and disagreements still to this day between the different castes. Okay? All right, guys, we'll have a journal log. We'll continue working through Hinduism. Take care. Have a good one.